We got to do the clapper.
Should the tits be the big reveal?
Great.
Okay. Do I just...
So tell us your name.
I'm Diana.
You're Diana.
I am.
And how did we meet?
At a bar.
A pool party.
Facts. You made me nervous, but I was also wasted, so it was fun. We had a very good banter, and then we apparently made out, but both of us don't remember that.
That's true.
We did.
I don't remember
We
that.
made out. Yeah, we were talking, and she just comes up out of nowhere and grabs me and makes out with me, and I made out with her.
That's how you guys met.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also have back today a beautiful vixen in the corner, Tallulah, who you know you love, a fan favorite. We have her back on the pod. Tallulah, say hello to your fans.
Hello, everyone.
Tallulah's going to be gracing us a lot more with her presence because we really love her energy.
I love her energy. I get it.
Well, you have an aura.
Who?
You.
Is it good?
It's commanding.
Yeah.
It's sensual. And it's a gravitational pull. I want to be under your spell.
No.
I want to crawl into your skin.
I want to live in your wet ravine.
You can. Come join me in my wet ravine.
In your wet ravine of love and light.
Oh my God. I'm going to put that on my LinkedIn. That feels right.
It's a calling card.
I like it. You guys do have an energy about you, though.
We could have been a power couple.
We could have been.
That never happened.
I know.
Yeah. But I did get her number.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is my chance to be with this beautiful, you're bisexual.
I'm the difference between pansexual and bisexual, I don't really get, but I like them all.
You're very friendly, but you're also very hot, so it's confusing.
You wanted to go lesbian for her.
Yeah.
So now you're in a relationship.
Right.
You're dating my man friend.
Yeah. Austin, your lover and my boyfriend. I missed out on you.
Before she engaged with my man friend, I was trying to mate biblically, not in a scissor way, which is a myth.
Did you say scissoring is a myth?
It is.
Is it?
Maybe bisexuals do it.
Right.
You know, the lesbians got mad at me when I said scissoring is a myth. And they came to me and they were like, how could you say this?
Yeah.
Lesbian scissor. That's a thing. And then everybody who got angry and saw me out in these lesbian streets, I said, do you scissor?
Right.
And then they said, well, no. But I know some who do. And it's like, identify yourself, scissorers.
I've never met one scissor.
If you're a scissor sister, present yourself.
I am a scissor sister.
I didn't know that scissoring was a myth.
In true pro-les level activity, they're not going to scissor.
Okay, I see.
There's so many things to do.
Rather,
You might start with scissoring.
No, you may
seems
start
like
with
it's
a
a lot of
slow
effort.
bump and grind close on. If you consider that a scissor,
That's a scissor.
I guess. But I've described this before. And let me tell you, let me get really technical.
I'm ready.
You have to be working with the right
Oh
tool
my
rate.
God, this again.
If you are dealing with two innies, two tuckers, then it is difficult
It is difficult.
to coordinate a scissor.
I could imagine.
You gotta be strong with the hold. You have to be strong.
Also, you can't be like 2 days after shave to where you're prickly and you get that friction burn.
I can tell she's a true bisexual. I can tell she's been in the space. How did your love for women begin? When did that story begin?
I think since I was like 4 or 5, I'd always kiss my friends. But then I was like 15, 16, and me and my best friend, we'd always just be like together at each other's houses, and we were just like, honestly, like fuck all the time.
How does that start?
Dude, I don't know.
Like it was a dark and stormy night. lesbians came to be in that one blessed night.
This was before I considered myself a bisexual because I'm Armenian. So like deep inside, I was like, I'm not gay.
Because the culture is
Very conservative.
Okay.
And like junior year in high school, I was like, okay, guys, I think I'm bisexual. And everyone's like, no fucking shit. You've been fucking your best friend for 2 years.
They knew.
They knew. Everyone knew. Because she was like vocally in love with me.
Your best friend.
My best friend.
And then when did that affair end?
When I met my ex-boyfriend.
Did you have to break up with her?
We were never together.
Okay.
I was very vocal.
How long were you mating with her?
Like 2 years.
You're like a fuck boy.
Oh, yeah.
That literally,
Oh, yeah.
like, you're like, we had an emotional connection. We were best friends.
Yeah.
We were sensually and biblically involved.
Mm-hmm.
We were literally coming together, Adam and Eve style, but even Eve.
Even Eve.
In the garden.
Yeah.
And then you were like, well, we were never together, so
Well-
I'm going to go prance off with Timmy over in the mountain with the goats.
I was very vocal that I didn't feel the same way emotionally.
You never felt love for her.
Not like romantically, no. And I told her, I was like, if this is too much for you, I don't think we should continue hooking up because clearly there are more feelings on your end than mine and I don't want to hurt your feelings. And she was like, no, I can put them aside. This is fine. I still want to hook up with you. And I was like, okay. So I put it out there. I gave her an option.
Do you feel like you're talented in the woman on woman space?
Yes.
Where do you feel like your talents are stronger? In the man space or in the woman space?
It's just different. It's because with men I'm very submissive, but with women I'm very dominant.
Would you consider yourself a top or a flexitarian, as I like to call it?
Depends on the person. I'm usually a top, but with my current best friend, who I've also hooked up with, we tend to switch. Not anymore.
Right. You've shut it down
Not
with
anymore.
your current.
I have.
Do you make it a habit to sleep with your best friends?
Sometimes. It depends on the best friend.
What's a flexitarian?
Okay, so a flexitarian is what the queer community calls a switch. I call it a flexitarian. A switch is somebody who can also top and bottom. So you're very dominant, but you can be submissive as well.
Mm-hmm.
You can play both roles.
Okay, so it's not a dinosaur.
It wasn't a dinosaur, no, Joel. So with women, when I'm down between the area, for me, I consider it life source, where it's like, I need this or I'm gonna die.
Absolutely.
Do you feel that with women just as much as you feel with men?
Yes.
So you're a real 50-50 bisex.
Yes.
What we call a bisexual.
Yeah. No, I've told Austin if like my best friend like confessed that she was in love with me, I'd leave him any second.
The best friend that you previously
Yes.
had relations with on the side.
Yes.
If she confessed her love, if she said, you know what, Diana? I want you forever, you would leave my man friend.
Yes. We've made like a whole plan, like once our husbands die and we're like 80, we'll just get married.
But okay, as a lesbian, I just have to say, why waste the youth if you're like in love?
We both agree that our friendship is more important than anything. And because there was 3 of us, 3 best friends. It was me, Deja, and Danny.
Shout out Deja.
Shout out Deja.
Who's the one you're in love with?
Deja?
Okay.
I like Deja. I hate to say it. I love Deja and I love Austin, but I do love Deja.
Okay, yeah, no.
I do.
Yeah, but Deja and Danny's a guy. Deja and Danny started dating. And when they broke up, our whole friendship little group just separated and we all hate each other now, except for me and Deja. But yeah, no, our friendship is way too important for anything.
I got to tell you something weird.
I want it.
I don't know how I ended up on this side of TikTok, but I watch all the Slavic models just walking. Just walking.
Where did they walk to?
Like, da, 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 but like dark house music. And they're just walking and it's like just tons of girls that want to be models.
Not like what type of beats are they walking to? I mean, like where
In their house, in like
it's in
weird
the house.
houses.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's like they're like shouting out like agencies and they want to go to the agency. I have hundreds of them.
Speaking of weird, is I've now been watching your TikTok lives, and you just do things like eating.
Who?
You.
I didn't know you're on TikTok Live. I just followed her.
Oh, it's so funny. I'll be sitting there and eating, and like 5 minutes goes by, and I don't say anything.
Nothing, just eating dumplings.
I love that.
So I tuned in twice.
know what you're
One time I tuned in because I was like, you know what? I'm going to tune in on my man friend's girlfriend.
That's a thing, right?
It is a thing.
Mukbang.
It's mukbang.
Yeah.
And so she's literally there talking to somebody in the distance. You can't see them. And she's like, should I just eat these dumplings right here on this live? And then she's just putting these and honestly, I get it because I like to watch women eat.
I give the people what they want.
Oh, it's great. Yeah. I think it's like a really sensual act. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is.
You've
Yeah.
said that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
So when you're out on a date, right? And after you eat, and let's say you're making biblical relations with someone, have you ever just,
No.
oh,
I have. Don't look as shocked as I thought you would be. I have.
I'm not shocked. I always say that you know when a woman is really intensely releasing when she releases wind. If she releases wind, it's a total excretion from every plane.
That should be called mukbang.
That's the true mukbang. It's dual release.
I don't like to have sex after I eat. I've been like
Oh.
fucked so hard before that like I feel like throwing up.
Did you like it or was it upsetting?
Oh no, it was like, oh, my food's about to come up.
I see,
Please-
after
please
eating.
Stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you stop them.
I mean, no, I'll hold it in.
I get it.
Usually, yeah,
Like a
men
professional.
don't last long.
I used to do a lot of ecstasy and it would go for hours.
So a man can last for hours on ecstasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did it with my roommate and my best friend 2 days ago. And because I'm in a relationship, they made out on top of me. And I just sat there and I was like,
Wait.
yeah,
So you're where are you? On a
in my
couch
room.
in a bed.
In a bed.
And you are there with
With
your
my party
two best
lights on.
friends.
Yeah,
Both women.
right.
And then they mount you and start making out.
They kind of hover over me, yeah, and start making out. And I'm just there like, yeah.
Are you allowed to touch yourself in that instance? Or
Good
would that
question.
be considered cheating?
Right. I mean, I didn't, but I don't know.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I used to do stuff like that. I had 2 girl roommates and we did that. We used to get naked and play Just Dance for like 2 days straight.
What do you mean just dance?
You know the Wii game where it's like you copy what it's doing
So it's like a Dance Revolution
for
type thing.
hours.
But naked.
Just for hours.
Just naked, you and 2 other girls.
yes.
And no touching, no making out.
No, we were all in relationships, but like, you know what's really interesting is I ruined her wedding, but I loved them.
Interesting.
I loved them so much. We're still like, we all talk and stuff like here and there, but it was like a time period where it was like, that's what we did. We would do that like, I don't know, once a week. It's like bonding.
Was it like every Wednesday, we're going to come together in the nude?
Rolling Wednesdays.
Yeah, I mean, it was like Wine Wednesday, but it was like a 2-day affair.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, it was in Arizona. It's pretty common, Joel. I'm sure you've.
Joel knows. That's
Yeah.
why he's closing his eyes, because
like, yeah.
he's viscerally getting
Yeah,
himself.
it's too hot outside.
Been there, done that.
I love the heat in Arizona.
Me too.
I went to Vegas recently, and it's been so chilly here in California at night.
Oh, I love Vegas. I lived in Vegas for a year.
What did you do out there for your year in Vegas?
I bartended.
You bartended.
Yeah, this was before I did like social media full time.
What do you mean by social media full time?
Social media, OnlyFans, all of
Okay.
the above. Because
Okay.
I do work with like companies and brands too. It's not just OnlyFans.
So you're basically, your profession is you're just like an attractive influencer.
Yes, but I hate the term influencer because I hate influencers.
Okay, so what do you want to call yourself? You're just a hot girl making
Making it
money
work. I'm just making it work.
off of being fashionable, attractive, with a great personality.
And a great rack.
Okay.
It's a winning combo.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And what's the craziest thing that you've done for money online?
Can we do offline after? I want to know both.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
The weirdest thing that you're willing to chat about.
I'm willing to chat about anything. So
you're open. You're
I'm
flaps
so
out.
open. I'm so open. No shame.
Flaps out.
Yeah. Online, once a man asked me if I could role play as his mother, not like stepmommy, like real mommy.
I've heard this is a popular
Right.
thing.
But he also opened up and he asked me for advice, like if he should make a move on her. And I was like, I don't think I'm the person you should be talking about this to. I think you should see a therapist. But, you know.
I have a number.
Yeah.
Definitely the weirdest thing.
That's something.
Yeah.
I wonder how old she was. Was she a teen mom, teen preg?
Right. Or was she like older?
Or was she like older?
Is he
like
adopted? I want to know. I'm adopted, and like I've heard freak things like that.
Yeah.
Or like, when were you adopted? Like, I was adopted young, so it's like that's my
Right.
mom. But like maybe he was adopted at 14. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're also creating a story. I'm not sure.
we can create a narrative.
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of built his whole life.
Yeah.
What's his whole life?
I feel like he looks like a freaky kind of skinny, tall,
Kind of like Joel.
like a.
Was it you?
It wasn't Joel.
It's so gross.
I feel like a normal looking guy. A lot of them I feel are normal
Right, yeah.
looking, but they harbor these deep secrets. You know, it's like they
Right.
appear
like
normal.
they're super hot.
Yeah, and then there's just something so wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sure you
Yeah.
encounter a lot of freaks in your life.
Oh, yeah. Weirdos.
Have you, this is weird and you don't have to answer, but have you ever met anybody or had an offer to meet somebody from your line of work?
No, but I've had people come up to me like, and
Oh,
they're
no.
like, "Oh, I follow you on Instagram," and it's like some of them are super cool, some of them are super weird,
Yeah.
but yeah, nothing crazy. I have so many people every day asking me, "Do you do meetups? Do you do this? Do you do that?" I'm like, I sell pictures of myself on the internet. That is it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to meet up with you for $500. That's
Right.
crazy.
Because you don't do like, full on. What is it that you do?
I do like
What's your limit?
I'm a one-woman show.
So I've heard.
Oh yeah, I'm a one-woman show most of the time. I just masturbate on the internet.
So you just do kind of like one-on-one type of stuff.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
feet pics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't have like sex on camera
Okay.
or anything.
That's
Yeah.
your limit.
That's my limit.
Do
Yeah.
you do like video calls one-on-one or would you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
But like my rates are like crazy high.
That's good.
Yeah.
As they should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You want this live? You pay.
You pay.
Yeah.
You pay.
Exactly.
What do you also, please don't feel pressured, but
No.
I know that they can like direct message you, right?
Yeah. I have like people like full on in love with me. And it's like, they're like, I wake up and think about you every day. Like, I can't stop thinking about you at work. I've had one guy who's like obsessed with me, and he like tipped me like $2,000 in like 30 minutes. Yeah, and he was like, I love you. Take care of yourself. Like, I'm so in love with you. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm
Do
like,
they tell you what they do for a living?
I mean, some do, some don't.
Yeah. What do some of them do?
Yeah.
Like any doctors,
Yeah, they're like doctors, lawyers. Yeah.
financiers,
A lot of blue collar construction workers and all that.
Dentists.
a lot of
Dentists.
dentists.
Dentists are freaks.
Yeah, they are.
I used to work at a dental office.
I always just wonder, like, what do these guys do?
Yeah, I'm like, what do you do to just give like a stranger on the internet $2,000? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Do you consider like subscribing to an OnlyFans cheating? Like
Yes.
if your man
Yeah.
is subscribed to an OnlyFans and watching somebody else
Yeah.
because you're in the space,
Yeah.
do you only want him to watch you?
Yes. Just because I think porn is different. You have to go out of your way, pay these girls, talk to them. Like that is cheating.
For me,
Yeah.
why are you giving your money to someone else?
To another woman. Right.
That's what it is.
You want the money in your direction.
yeah.
Yeah. Like,
What if it's $5?
I want $5 for my gas. Why are you?
Yeah.
I've heard about men liking
Yeah.
Instagram posts of hot girls.
Right.
What are your thoughts on that?
You're sending a signal to another woman that you like what you see.
You are. Absolutely. Because when men in relationships like my photos, I'm like, ew, icky.
Yeah.
Like, I want to tell the other girl.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not cute.
I'm like, well, where was the likes of her and her child? Do you like the one where she was in a freak jean and a bikini?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's disrespectful
Yeah.
to me.
I
I just
agree.
think not only do I see it, but the entire world
yes,
sees it.
that's
know?
it. It's
It's
embarrassing.
embarrassing.
It is
embarrassing.
embarrassing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can they even follow these women?
Mine to me is like if it was before we met,
Yes.
fine. But also,
If it's a new follow, it's unacceptable.
right.
Yeah.
But if it's an old follow,
I'll let it be.
okay.
But my thing is like how nasty is it though? You
Yeah.
know, why are you following like an Instagram model who's like half naked in every single post?
Yeah, like you're a freak.
Right,
I
right,
don't know. Like
yeah.
you're a freak.
And I'm no one to judge. I'm one of those girls on Instagram, but
Are you possessive? I am.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
What's the craziest thing you've done under the pretenses of jealousy?
I'm very classy with it. I'm not. I don't. If something happens, then I will make a move. But like women know not to like.
Will you look at who their new follow, like who they're following? Like, listen, I'm friends with a lot of you guys. Okay,
Yes.
a lot of heteros, bisexuals, people that date men, and even lesbians, and the shit that the investigative work
It's crazy.
that
yeah.
you guys will do.
Yeah.
Like you see if there's a new follower, you know the follower
yeah.
count.
Yep.
You know, you will check who it is. You will see who their cousin is, who their dad is. You will go on tagged photos.
Oh, I knew everything about you before I met you.
I like.
Oh, okay, so you did full investigative
yeah,
work.
Yeah.
You have to.
I know his.
You
like
have
I
to.
know his like number like following in my head right now.
What is it?
It's like 816.
Good job.
Thank you.
It's 860.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because this is critical stuff. You need to see. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever driven by a man's house to check if they say that they're home when they're home? I've heard of this
Yes.
one too.
I have.
You
but
have.
for a friend, not for me.
Listen. I won't go that far, but my whole thing, remember I was telling your friend as well, it's like, you don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. I do, but you're going to think I don't. And I'll go and I'll do the investigative work if I get like an icky feeling. But prior to that, I'll like leave it alone. I help my friends a lot. I will do the investigative work. If
Right.
somebody says something, I'm on it.
Are you the best investigator of your friends?
I would like to say so. But I'm sure every woman says that.
Yeah.
I think we all think that we're like, you know, but I have a problem. You know, I think I could be in the army. I think I could be a pop star. It's like a lot
Yeah.
of problems.
It's not a problem. It's a passion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be anything she wants.
That's really kind.
Wow. Yeah. But you would get in the car if your friend said, "I want to go check to see."
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I
I
did.
would
So
knock on
you're
the door.
riding.
Yes.
yeah. I'll drive.
You'll drive.
I'll
You're the
drive.
getaway.
Yeah.
I'll go in and I will knock. Hi, what's going on? But if it's for me, it's like, you know,
Yeah, if I'm at that point where I don't trust you enough.
I haven't gone that far.
Yeah, if I
will
don't
leave.
trust you and I feel the need to drive by your house, then like this isn't for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I fully support the crazy. Like I'm for it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are pro crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about it. Like when I see things on TikTok and these girls are like, I'm driving to go see if my boyfriend's cheating, I'm watching.
Yeah.
I want part 2.
Okay, you see the whole series.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay, this is something I wanted to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you were not in a relationship.
Okay.
And let's have your boyfriend tune out at this moment. Like, shut it off. But if you were to
Yeah.
build your perfect man
Okay.
from celebrities
Okay.
or whatever, or serial killers,
Yeah.
whatever you want,
Okay.
build your perfect man.
Probably over 6 foot. I'm sorry, Austin.
He'll be okay.
Okay.
I love tattoos, muscles, mustache. That's just like my
So
go-to.
the perv stash
I
is
love,
a big deal
like
for
the
you.
70s like porn stash is like makes me so wet. Yeah.
Armenian Vato.
Okay, yeah. What ethnicity?
I love white men.
Oh.
I love white men. I hate Armenian men.
Okay, so you hate your own.
It's
Got
my
it.
dad trauma.
Makes sense. I can understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want like a dirty, rugged, works with his hands. Like I'll find him at a dirty dive bar.
Do you like
Prison?
Yes.
So if they've been to prison, it's okay.
Yeah. I want someone like that looks like he has problems.
Got it.
Yeah.
What's your perfect man?
We were talking about this the other day with me. I was being shamed actually of like, you don't have a type. You just like big, like homeless looking men, like just dirty. And I was like, yeah,
Okay,
I'll
so
tell you my ideal.
Yes,
My
build
true-
him.
No, I already have him. I know who it is. I get made fun of, but who is that? There's a comedian and he looks just like a weird hick from the South. He's freaky, but he says things that are just so out of control.
Theo Vaughn.
Yes, it's Theo Vaughn.
You want to have sex with Theo
I
Vaughn.
love Theo Vaughn.
What is it? Is it
It's the mullet. It's the
Oh, I
lack
love a
of like
mullet.
just so inappropriate. Like, what are you saying? I love it. It's like the shock value. It's something about how everybody gets so upset whenever he like does something and you either love him or you hate him.
She likes the humor that he has.
Yeah, like if you're funny, you win. That's how I feel. I want to know you'd commit a crime just to be silly.
Like he'll do cocaine.
Yes.
With a paraplegic that smells a little bit bad
Yes.
on the side of a road
Yes.
in Texas.
Yes, exactly. Do you actually have a type or is it more personality? Mine's for sure personality based.
I have a physical type, yes, but like if you have zero personality, I can't do it. I don't care how attractive you are.
And what's your type with women?
I love petite women. I like tiny because I'm thicker. So I like tiny, petite, skinny.
So you want like an emaciated vixen.
Right, yes.
That's what I want to be.
I want her.
Feminine, in between, masculine.
I
What do you
prefer
want?
feminine. But if you're masculine, you have to be like full on masculine.
Oh, okay.
Like it's either you or you.
I see.
My two types are right here. And then there's Joel.
And then there's Joel. Yeah.
Boom.
Cucking.
Hold on. I want to get my iPad because there's one thing that I wanted to.
I love the games.
Okay, great. I've been doing these new little segments of games. So I wanted to test you. These are lesbian slang terms.
Okay.
And I just want to go over them to just see, how in the scene, how in the know are you? You're bisex.
I'm dumb.
No, you're smart.
Okay. So the first one we're going to go over, and everybody's going to take their guess. We're going to start Tallulah, Joel, and then you.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one is Gold Star.
Number one hottest, you're the best. You're the hottest catch.
It's someone who had a spray tan everywhere except their asshole.
That is good. I'm going to have to agree with Tallulah. I think it's like the top lesbian.
Okay. This is wrong.
We're all
All of you are wrong.
Even Joel?
I know. Our white man is wrong about lesbian slang. It's true.
What is it?
It's a lesbian who's never had sex with a man. Is considered a gold star lesbian. Very controversial these days because, I don't know, lesbians get mad.
My roommate Jackie's a gold star.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why can't we say gold star? It's the same
Oh, we can
thing.
say whatever we want, and we do on this program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
guess
just people are going to get mad at us. Do we care if they're mad, Tallulah?
no, never.
Okay, so the next one,
What does this say?
this is U-Haul. What is U-Haul, a U-Haul lesbian?
Okay. She's going to move all your shit out of your apartment and you're going to go right into hers. She's a U-Haul. Like she's going to take all your shit. She's going to manpower it and you're moving in today.
That's what I think too.
Yeah, I agree.
You're moving in today.
I think they're like the lesbians who like just are super quick and fast and they just move in with each other immediately.
That's what it is.
That's my roommate, the
Yeah.
gold star.
Damn.
Yeah, she's a gold star U-Haul.
Okay.
Usually one and the same. Yeah. So you're right. It's individuals that get into a relationship very quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. So our next term is a celesbian.
A celesbian to me is you go after, I think, like the lesbian that like everybody's talking about, like the hottest one. You're always getting like the one that everybody wants.
Okay.
I think it's like a celebrity who's just saying they're lesbian just to get like some attention.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's like a lesbian that's well known in the lesbian community.
Oh.
You're very close. Yeah. So it's a famous lesbian.
Yeah.
So you'll find
So I was right.
no, but it's literally a famous person who is also a lesbian. Kristen
Stewart was
would
the
be
first
a
one I thought.
lesbian. There's also a lot of musicians right now who are lesbians, such as Fletcher,
Don't know.
Fletcher's great.
bisexual. Yeah, right. Things that you don't know. I
missed
wouldn't
it.
know it if my lesbians didn't tell me about these people.
I see. Okay. That's
It's a lesbian. This one's easy, and I
that's
hope
so
you can
easy.
get it.
What if I don't?
Pillow Princess.
Oh, you only get eaten out, but you don't do the eating out. Is that it?
You don't do any work.
That's more what it is.
Okay.
Essentially, you're just a receiver. You're what we call a starfish.
Starfish is universal.
It is universal. Pillow Princess as a term is really universal.
Yeah.
But are you
really
a lesbian if you don't do anything?
I mean, that's a hot
know?
take. That's a hot take.
I don't know.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Right.
But I think that some people have some opinions on it.
It makes me think of women that are starfish as well. Like, well, then are you straight? If
Right.
you're just sitting there the whole time, you don't really want to be involved.
It's tough. I always say that the bottom doesn't know how much work it is being a top.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it is aerobic exercise.
You said it could be hours too. You said it could be hours. It could not be.
That's true.
Right?
How long has your longest female on female encounter been?
Probably like 2 hours.
Whoa.
And what was your max with a man?
Probably like 40, 45 minutes.
Okay.
But that's like their half an hour of like them going down on me because I take forever.
Do you take as long with women going down on you?
Yes. But I also edge myself. Yeah.
Should we move on to the next term? Our next one is a soft butch.
I think like Justin Bieber type. Yeah.
That is correct.
That was good.
So Justin Bieber would be considered a soft butch.
That's you, Tippy.
I was going to say you, but I didn't know if it was rude.
You could say whatever you want,
I just
and
don't know.
nobody's gonna cry here.
I feel like soft butch is like hot, like edgy, sexy. I don't know.
Yeah, it's somebody who presents mostly masculine but has some feminine traits. That's the official. High femme.
The opposite, like super, super girly. Like if I were to be a lesbian.
Yeah.
You're getting really good at this.
I feel like I'm in it. I feel I've learned so much. Woo!
Okay, one more. This is our last one. 100-footer.
Like you guys use a giant dildo,
Yeah.
like the Great American Challenge.
Like the huge strap on.
I have
Double-sided.
used one. I nicknamed it Chester after a horse. The gal was a horse girl, and she had a horse named Chester. Oh my God. And so she said, "We're gonna name it Chester." I said, "Whatever you want." But that was Chester, and we had Chester for the night.
What's a 100-footer?
It's basically a lesbian that you can tell is a lesbian from 100 feet away.
Oh.
Okay.
I went straight to dildo.
You did. You guys went into a nice place. So you guys did not do well, I'm going to tell you. But I enjoyed it.
I feel like I'm like learning today.
You're
It's
an
good.
ally.
Are you going to attend Pride this year?
I am.
You should go with me.
I'm so down.
I should bring you in my lesbian troupe.
You should.
Yeah, and they will love you.
Thank you. Austin would be terrified.
No. You'd be under my wing.
Oh no, he's scared that I'll like leave him for you.
For me?
Yeah.
No, I would never do that to him. Because I have loyalty. I would never. Absolutely not. You couldn't even pay me. Well, maybe $1 million.
That'd be crazy.
If somebody paid you to be disloyal, how much would you take?
I would like sit down with Austin and be like, look, $1 million, you get 500, I get 500, we both forget about it.
You would split it with him?
Yeah.
Oof.
If he was cool with me being disloyal, yeah.
What would be your price?
Like in the past, I
Yeah.
don't have one now, and I've never felt that way before. But in the past, I don't know, like
200,000.
like easily, like probably less. Like at a different time in my life, like probably like $2,000.
$2,000.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I was
That's
very
crazy.
No, you know, I was very disloyal.
You're married. It's now.
Now I would have to talk about it, but I wouldn't give him half. I'm doing all the work here.
Yeah.
You know?
But like the emotional turmoil.
Yeah,
you put
that's
him
the problem.
What would make you bring it to him? 1 million?
Yeah, $1 million. We would talk
A million
about it.
you would talk.
Yeah, $1 million we would talk.
What would be yours?
through. $1. No, I'm just kidding.
For free.